the center of the wheel does the least amount of effort. It just moves a little bit. What does all the hard labor? The rubber tire that meets the road. Those who think will govern those who labor. So I want to be centered. I want to be that center of the wheel, right? Because it's economy of motion. Bruce Lee talks about economy of motion. Why take the long way home? Why do I want to kick him in the face with this foot way down here all the way up here when I can just headbutt right there? See? Nearest weapon to the nearest target. This nice bowling ball to that soft Kindle wood nose, nearest weapon to the nearest target. So when you're talking to someone, you know, some people teach the interview stance like this to the cops. I say turn to the side, less for a headbutt, so you give them a shoulder. But economy of motion, okay? Center of the wheel, the least amount of effort for the most amount of effect, for the most amount of gain. Okay? Toiling. The guy punching a clock at Home Depot is putting in 8 hours a day, okay? But then there are the guy who's putting in 4 hours a day doing his own thing. See what I mean? Less effort. He's sitting at a desk, or he's sitting at a computer. A lawyer's just sitting there talking to people. He doesn't have to stock shelves. He doesn't have to dig ditches. He's just sitting talking, and he's getting 200 an hour instead of 20. Okay? The least amount of effort for the most amount of gain. That's economy of motion. If I'm going to town, I need to go to the post office and the bank and the grocery store. I don't go home, hit the post office, come home, hit the bank, come home, hit the grocery store. No, I do a circuitous route. Post office here, bank here, grocery store here, home. Right? Economy of motion. And so being in the center, when you're standing, you're pretty easy to push over. Okay? Most people aren't centered. They don't operate from the center. They go through life like this. Want me, I want this, I'm working so hard. And what happens when they hit a bump? They go flying. So what do? I take the horse stance in life, see? Centered. Give me a horse stance. Okay? Okay? Now, here, your weight is centered. You're very strong here. Very strong here. You have a center. And I do this in my mind even.